Namaste to all. Ram Ram Ram. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnuhu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Namaste to all. Ram Ram Ram. Today is the third class of Sankshepa Ramayana. I will quickly rush through the class 1 shlokas at a speed which is usually faster than normal. If you have practiced every day, you should be able to catch up with this speed. And the set of shlokas that we did last week, we can have 3 people to volunteer, and each of them can chant 5 shlokas each. So let me start with the Dhyana shloka and the first 10. Hari Om. Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopashantaye Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Buddhirbalam yashodhairyam nirbhayatvamarogata ajadyam vakpatutvam cha hanumat smaranad bhavet kojantam rama rameti madhuram madhuraksharam aruhya kavita shakha vande valmiki kokilam. Atha Sankshepa Ramayanam Tapaswadhyaya Niratam Tapasvi Vagvidambaram Naradam Paripapracha Valmikir Munipungavam Konvasmin Sampratam Loke Gunavan Kascha Viryavan Dharmagnyascha Kritagnyascha Satyavakyo Dridhavrataha चारित्रेण च को युक्तः सर्वभूतेषु को हितः विद्वान् कः समर्थश्च कश्चैकप्रियदर्शनः आत्मवान् को जितक्रोधः द्युतिमान् को न सूयकः कस्य बिभ्यति देवाश्च जातरोषस्य संयुगे एतदिच्छाम्यहं श्रोतुं परं कौतूहलं हि मे महर्षि त्वं समर्थोऽसि ज्ञातुमेवं विधं नरम् श्रुत्वा चैतत्त्रिलोकज्ञः वाल्मीकिर्नारदो वचः श्रूयतामिति चामन्त्र्य प्रहृष्टो वाक्यमब्रवीत् बहवो दुर्लभाश्चैव ये त्वया कीर्तिता गुणाः मुने वक्ष्याम्यहं बुद्ध्वा तैर्युक्तैः श्रूयतां नरः इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवः रामो नाम जनैः श्रुतः नियतात्मा महावीर्यः द्युतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी बुद्धिमान् नीतिमान् वाग्मी श्रीमान् शत्रुनिबर्हणः विपुलांसो महाबाहुः कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनुः महोरस्को महेश्वासः गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः आजानुबाहुः शुशिराः सुललाटः सुविक्रमः. Krishnamurti Mahoday, you can just raise your hand in Zoom and then I can unmute you. Please make sure you have the right name so that I can call you out. A couple of them have iPhone 2. R. Krishnamurti iti nama dattam asti atra. Yes. Okay. Kalpagam Bagini.
Namaskar. समसमविभक्ताङ्गः स्निग्धवर्णः प्रतापवान् तेन वक्षा विशालाक्षः लक्ष्मीवांशुपलक्षणः धर्मज्ञः सत्यसन्धश्च प्रजानां च हिते रतः यशस्वी ज्ञानसम्पन्नः सुशीर्वस्य समाधिमान् प्रजापतिः समश्रीमान्
There is no
धाता
Prajapatish. Prajapati Samashriman.
प्रजापतिः समश्रीमान्
No.
प्रजापतिः समश्रीमान्
So when you're chanting, you're saying Prajapati Samashriman. Prajapati Samashriman.
प्रजापतिः समश्रीमान्
There is an
धाता
extra sakaraha or shakaraha that you are adding. Which language are you looking at?
Sanskrit only.
Sanskrit only. Can you read the aksharam one by one for me?
Prajapati Samaha Shriman.
Prajapati
Samaha
Shriman. Correct. So Prajapati Samaha is one word, and then Shriman is the second word. So Prajapati Samashriman.
Okay. Prajapati Samashriman.
You're still saying Prajapati Samashriman. There is an extra is that you're saying, Bhagini.
Okay. Prajapati Samaha Shriman. Dhata.
No. Can you repeat? Prajapati Samash.
Prajapati Samash.
You're still saying Prajapati Shamash. You're saying an extra sakaraha. There is no visargaha between Prajapati and Sama. Prajapati Sama. Prajapati Sama Shriman.
Prajapati Samashriman.
Very good.
Dhata Ripunisudanaha Rakshita Jivalokasya Dharmasya Parirakshita.
There is no extra ip there. Dharmasya Parirakshita.
Rakshita Jivalokasya Dharmasya Parirakshita.
Okay, hold on, Bhagini. One second. Rakshita swasya dharmasya. Continue, Bhagini.
Okay. Rakshita swasya dharmasya स्वजनस्य च रक्षिता वेदाङ्गतत्त्वज्ञः धनुर्वेदे च निष्ठितः सर्वशास्त्रार्थतत्त्वज्ञः स्मृतिमान् प्रतिभावान् सर्वलोकप्रियः साधुः अधीनात्मा विचक्षणः.
The there Mahapranaha?
Sadhu.
You're saying Adhinatma Vichakshanaha. It is only Adhinatma Vichakshanaha.
Okay, sorry. Sarvaloka Priya Sadhu Adhinatma Vichakshanaha.
Adhinatma Vichakshanaha.
Adhinatma Vichakshanaha.
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 You're saying Sakaraha, Bhagini, there. You're saying Visaksanaha. Vichakshanaha.
Vichakshanaha.
Very good. Adhinatma Vichakshanaha.
Adhinatma Vichakshanaha.
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 Adhinatma Vichakshanaha.
Adhinatma Vichakshanaha.
Adhinatma Vichakshanaha.
Adhinatma Vichakshanaha.
It is not sa, sarpaha sa. It is charanam cha.
Vichakshanaha.
Together, individually you're saying the pada, right? Can you say it together?
Adhinatma Vichakshanaha.
Adhinatma Vichakshanaha.
Vichakshanaha.
No, Bhagini. Vichakshanaha.
Vichakshanah.
Adinatma vicha. You can see the akshara there, right?
Cha.
Vicha.
Cha only is there.
Ah.
Adinatma vichakshanah.
You have to practice that. There are a couple of places where the pronunciation is not right. And I also see that you're in a hurry to chant. If you just slow down the speed just a little bit, I think the coordination between the eye, the brain, and the ucharanam will be better. So just practice just with the speed, just 1 point lesser, Bhagini. Uttama.
Thank you.
Usha Bhagini. Usha Radha.
Hari Om Ji. Continue sadhana.
16th.
Oh. Sarvadabhigata satbihi samudra iva sindhubihi arya sarva samaschaiva sadaika priyadarshana.
First pada. One more time you have to repeat, Usha ji. One more time.
Sarvadabhigata satbihi.
What are you missing there?
Sarvadabhigata satbihi.
Gata sadbihi. What are you missing there?
Gata satbihi.
Very good. Try that again.
Sarvadabhigata satbihi. Samudra iva sindhubihi.
Very good.
Arya sarva samaschaiva sadaika priyadarshanaha. Sacha sarva gunopetaha kausalyanandavardhanaha. Samudra iva gambhirye samudra iva gambhirye dhairyena himavaniva vishnuna sadrusho virye somavat priyadarshanaha kalagni sadrushah krodhe shamaya prithvi samaha. धनदेन समस्त्यागे सत्ये धर्म इवा परः तमेवं गुणसम्पन्नं रामं सत्यपराक्रमम् ज्येष्ठं श्रेष्ठगुणैर्युक्तं प्रियं दशरथः सुतं प्रकृतीनां हितैर्युक्तं प्रकृति प्रिय काम्यया.
Prakriti priya kamyaya.
Prakriti priya kamyaya.
Very good. Keep practicing.
Thank you, ji.
Shalini ji. Namaste.
Hari Om.
Namaste, Rama.
Yavarajena ramyetam samyetam
No.
samyotam I at ye chat priyada mahipadiha.
Bhagini, you have to practice and come listening to the audios. Let me try somebody else. You have to practice every day before you volunteer here to chant. Asha ji?
Yeah, sure.
यौवराज्येन संयोक्तुम् ऐचत्प्रीत्या महीपतिः तस्याभिषेकस्वम्बारान् दृष्ट्वा बार्ह्यात कैकेयी.
Second line.
तस्याभिषेकसम्भारान् दृष्ट्वा बार्ह्यात कैकेयी.
Correct. The first time you chanted, there was an extra sakaraha. Tasyabhisheka sambhara. There was an extra sakaraha there. Next one.
पूर्वं दत्तवरा देवी वरमेन मयाचत विवासनं च रामस्य भरतस्य विषेचनम्. विषेचनम्.
Last word.
भरतस्य विषेचनम्.
What language are you seeing, Ashaji?
Tamil, English.
English.
Oh, sorry, Sanskrit.
Sanskrit. So,
Bharatasya Bhishechanam.
now pronounce it.
Bharatasya Bhishechanam.
Pronounce it now. Vivasanam cha.
Vivasanam cha Ramasya Bharatasya Bhishechanam.
Correct. First and second, it was Rasva. Bharatasya Bhishechanam. It is Dirgha there. Bharatasya Bhishechanam.
Satyavachanadraja Dharmapashena Sayyatah.
One more time.
Vivasai.
No, one more time. One second. One more time. One more time.
Solren.
One second. One second, Ashati. One more time. Focus on the Maha prana.
Seri. Satyavachanadraja Dharmapashena Sayyatah. Vivasayamasa Sutam Ramam Dasharatha Priyam.
Very good.
Sajagamavanam Veeraha. Vanam Veera. Sajagamavanam Veeraha. Sajagamavanam Veeraha. Pratijñāmanupālayan Piturvachana Nirdeshat Kaikeyah. Sorry. Piturvachana Nirdeshat Kaikeyah Priyakarana. Tam Vrajantam Priyo Bhrata Lakshmano Nujagamaha. I'm sorry. Tam Vrajantam Priyo Bhrata Lakshmano Anujagamaha.
Lakshmano. No, you say it together there. Lakshmano Nujagamaha.
Tam Vrajantam Priyo Bhrata Lakshmano Nujagamaha. Snehadvinayana Sampannaha Sumitranandavardhanaha.
Second line.
Snehadvinayana Sampannaha Sumitranandavardhanaha.
What is Vinayana?
Sneha Dvinaya Sampanna. Nayana sonnena.
You are saying Snehad Vinayana Sampannaha.
Oh, sorry. Snehadvinaya Sampannaha Sumitranandavardhanaha.
Very good. Keep practicing. Those who volunteer to chant shlokas, I will be very, very strict in the class. So you raise your hand and you volunteer. I'm not telling you, Ashaji, I'm telling in general. So if you are raising your hand to chant the shlokas that have been done in the previous class, make sure that you have practiced every day. And if you make mistakes, it's okay. We are not looking for perfection here. But after we attend a class on Friday, if you come the next class to come and try and chant it here, then this is not the place. From Friday to next Friday, you will have to practice it every day, and then you come and volunteer for five shlokas. And I'm making sure that everybody gets a chance. So if somebody has already repeated, somebody has already chanted, as much as my memory could help, I am trying to not unmute the same person. So make sure that you, if there is nobody, then I will have to give chance for somebody who's already chanted or already repeated. But whenever somebody volunteers for chanting 5 shlokas here or even repeating, I think is okay, because we are learning for the first time. So even repeating, you make mistakes, it's okay. But if you're volunteering for chanting 5 by 5, then the expectation is that you would have practiced at least 7 times in that 1 week, and then you would come and chant. Okay, let's see who can repeat. Padmakshi aunty, would you be able to repeat?
Yes.
Namaste aunty.
Namaste.
Okay, we'll do 26 now. 1 second, I'm just pinning the chat so that I can see if my voice is suddenly not audible. Bhrataram daito bhratuhu
Bhrataram daito bhratuhu
Saubhratramanudarshayan
Saubhratramanudarshayan
Ramasya dayita bharya
Ramasya daita bharya
Nityam prana samahita
Nityam prana samahita
Bhrataram dayito bhratuhu Saubhratramanudarshayan
Bhrataram daito bhratuhu Saubhratramanudarshayan
Ramasya dayita bharya Nityam prana samahita
Ramasya daita bharya Nityam prana samahita.
Very good. Auntie, can you tell what are the Mahapranas in this?
Mani, what did you say?
No, I was asking, would you be able to say what are the Mahapranas in this?
Bra, first one, bra.
Bhrataram, in that bhra, that is Mahaprana. Very good. Then bhratuhu.
Bhratra, bra.
Saubhratra, that is also
Saubhratra.
Mahaprana. Very good. Then
Second line, Daita Bharya.
Ah.
Again. That's all. Prana
That's
Samahita.
very good. So there are 4 bhas in this verse that are Mahaprana. Very good. Because you know Sanskritam, I thought you should be able to say it yourself. Next one. Janakasya kule jata
Janakasya kule jata
Deva mayeva nirmita
Deva mayena nirmita
Deva mayeva nirmita.
Deva mayena nirmita.
Not yena, auntie.
Deva,
Eva.
Deva mayeva nirmita.
Deva maya iva. Deva mayeva nirmita.
Deva mayeva nirmita.
Sarvalakshana sampanna
Sarvalakshana sampanna
Narinam
Narinamuttamavadhuh.
Very good. Janakasya kule jata Deva mayeva nirmita.
Janakasya kule jata Deva mayeva nirmita.
Sarvalakshana sampanna Narinam uttamavadhuh.
Sarvalakshana sampanna Narinamuttamavadhuh.
Very good. In this Mahaprana,
Vadhuh,
only one. Correct. Vadhuhu. And that is the Visargaha also. Very good. Next. Very good. Sitapyanugata Ramam.
Sitapyanugata Ramam.
No Mahaprana. Sitapyanugata Ramam.
Sitapyanugata Ramam.
Very good. Shashinam Rohini Yatha.
Shashinam Rohini Yatha.
Paurairanagato Duram.
Paurairanagato Dhuram.
Pitra Dasharathena Cha.
Pitra Dasharathena Cha.
Sitapyanugata Ramam. Shashinam Rohini Yatha.
Sitapyanugata Ramam. Shashinam Rohini Yatha.
Paurairanagato Duram. Pitra Dasharathena Cha.
Paurairanagato Duram. Paurairanagato Duram. Pitra Dasharathena Cha.
Very good. So in this, the Mahaprana,
First line, Yatha.
Yatha. Very good.
Second line, Gate Duram Pitra Dasharathena. Dasharathena.
The third is Mahaprana. Very good. Next one. Shringi Berapure Sutam.
Shringivera Pure Sutam.
Ganga Kule Vyasarjayat.
Ganga Kule Vyasarjayat.
Guhamasadya Dharmatma.
Guhamasadya Dharmatma.
Nishadadhipatim Priyam.
Nishadadhipatim Priyam.
There is no Dvitva there. Nisha.
Nishadadhipatim Priyam.
Very good. Take a pause there. That helps. Very good. Shringi Berapure Sutam Ganga Kule Vyasarjayat.
Shringivere Pure Sutam Ganga Kule Vyasarjayat.
What? Ganga?
Ganga Kule.
One more time.
Shringivera Pure Sutam Ganga Kule Vyasarjayat.
Guhamasadya Dharmatma Nishadadhipatim Priyam.
Guhamasadya Dharmatma Nishadadhipatim Priyam.
Very good. In this?
Shringivere Sutam Ganga Kule Dharmatma.
Dharmatma. The Dha is
Nishadadhipatim Priyam.
the Sha is also Mahaprana there.
Yeah, Nishadadhipatim Priyam.
Priyam. And then Dha is also Mahaprana. Somebody had asked, I think in one of the comments or somewhere, what is Mahaprana? So the Akshara where you stress, so you use a lot more of your prana to say it. That is called Mahaprana. So the difference when you say Ta and Ha. When you say Ta, Tannir, it is just Tannir, Ha. Now in the previous shloka, we had Yatha. You use a lot more energy, lot more of your prana to say it. So it is called Mahaprana. The other one is called Alpa Prana, where you just have to use little of your prana or little energy. So I keep saying these Sanskritam words. So somebody wanted clarification. So any place where the notation, if you are seeing the Tamil notation, anything where it is even numbered is Mahaprana. If you are seeing English, then anything that has the alphabet H, that will be Mahaprana. For example, in English, if you see Dharmatma, so it is D-H-A-R. So it is Dharmatma. If it is the, which is Danam, it will be D-A-N-A-M or D-A-N and a line over it and then a yam. So you have to get used to the notation. Hopefully, the right thing to do would be members who have the real interest in learning shlokas, do at least one level of Sanskritam, just one level. Start at least with Pravesha. Guru Kripa, I'm hoping we will have one Pravesha Chakra in the upcoming June, July, so that members can write in January, but I'll have to take a call. And even if I'm not taking, register for one level of Pravesha. That will help you understand the Akshara better. And once you start reading in Sanskritam, very, very minimal correction is required. So don't be scared about this suggestion. I'm just saying because many have benefited by learning. I think Padmakshi auntie is also one of them. When she started learning shlokas.
Very, very true, Ani.
You want to say that, auntie?
Yes, yes. நான் வந்து ஆக்சுவலி வந்து தமிழ்ல படிச்சுட்டு இருந்தேன். இப்போ வந்து ஐ cannot read தமிழ், சான்ஸ்கிரிட்ல தான் எல்லாம் படிக்கணும், அந்த மாதிரி தான் இருக்கு. That is how I can just increase my pronunciation, correct my pronunciation.
Correct. She also started, I think, about 4 years back, her Sanskrit journey, and that is only because she wanted to read the shlokas right. And she's one of the very few who have completed all levels. But the basic point that I'm trying to get across is so many of you come very sincerely. You attend not just our class. You learn so many shlokas from our shloka group at other places. So when you're putting in so much effort to learn the shlokas, chant, go to temples, chant every day, just take that extra effort for 6 months, just 6 months in your life. And you will see a big difference in the way shlokas are chanted. It will be so easy to chant once you get the basics right. So this is always been my suggestion, especially to people who are very sincere about learning. Because you're putting in so much of effort, just give 6 months of your life to Sanskritam. Samskrita Mata will give back to you in multifold the blessings from her. You will get it in multifold. So definitely try and sign up for one Sanskritam course. Start with Pravesha, the level 1. That is more than enough if you just want the right pronunciation. Sorry, I went off topic a little bit.
Same thing. Everybody should just try to at least learn one level. Very, very true.
One level. That's it. And I want to get to a point where all the satsang members who come for live learning class, I have to prepare the script only in Sanskritam. I don't have to prepare in English or Tamil, right? We will have only Sanskritam. We will see in Sanskritam and read it in Sanskritam. So hopefully that dream of mine will come true someday. And we will wait for that day. Okay. Shloka 30. Guhena sahito Ramaha
Guhena sahito Ramaha
Lakshmanena cha Sitaya
Lakshmanena cha Sitaya
Devanena vanam gatva
Devanena vanam gatva
Nadistirtva bahudakaha
Nadistirtva bahudakaha
Guhena sahito Ramaha Lakshmanena cha Sitaya
Guhena sahito Ramaha Lakshmanena cha Sitaya
Devanena vanam gatva Nadistirtva bahudakaha
Devanena vanam gatva Nadistirtva bahudakaha.
Very good. In this, we don't have Maha prana at all.
Maha prana, nothing.
Bahudakaha, that's it. Nishadadi patim priyam. No, you're asking, I think somebody had posted. 1 second. Is there dvitva in the last word? No. So patim priyam. There is a makaraha vyanjanam that ends there. So it is patim priyam. There is also already a im there. So there is no dvitva there. If it is one word, nishadadi, nishadadhi pati priyam. Say all of those are one word. I'm just giving an example. Nishadadi pati priyam. Then it will become pati priyam if there is a samasta pada that which is created. Good question. Okay. Very well repeated, Padmakshi aunty. Ram Ram.
Dhanyavadaha, Ram Ram.
Dhanyavadaha. Bhama Bagni.
अस्तु भगिनि
Namaskaraha. 31. Chitrakutamanu
भगिनि ready to chant भगिनि
Are you able to hear me? Hello? Okay, can't hear her. Suma Surya Prakash.
Namaste, madam.
Namaskaraha.
Namaskara.
Chitrakutamanu
Chitrakutamanu
Very good. Bharadwajasya shasanat
Bharadwajasya shasanat
Ramyama vasatham kritva
Ramyamavasatham krutva
Ramamana vanetrayaha
Ramamana vanetrayaha
Very good. Chitrakutamanoprapya Bharadwajasya shasanat.
चित्रकूटमनुप्राप्य भरद्वाजस्य शासनात्
रम्यमावसथं कृत्वा रममाणा वनेत्रयः.
रम्यमावसथं कृत्वा रममाणा वनेत्रयः.
Very good. So that Ramyama Vasatam is a little tricky word. I struggled with it when I was trying to chant. You can even split there and say Ramyam Avasatham Kritva. You can split there if you want. Many people, because that when you do that Ramyama Vasatham, there is some struggle that we experience for the pada. If you are maybe at the beginning stage, I'm not telling you, Bagni, I'm just telling everybody in the group. So we can try Ramyam Avasatham Kritva. Or if you're comfortable, you can say Ramyama Vasatham Kritva. Just next to that ma, just do a small pause. Then that Vasatham becomes easier.
रम्यमावसथं कृत्वा रममाणा वनेत्रयः.
Very good. Which script are you looking at, Bagini?
Kannada.
Are you looking at Kannada? Okay. Will you be able to say the Mahaprana? Kannada also has Mahaprana.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, why don't you give it a try?
First line le Bharadwajasya bha.
Bha is Mahaprana. Very good. Then.
Mahaprana. Second line Ramyamavasatham. Tham and Mahaprana.
Tham is Mahaprana. Very good. And then we also have Dvitva here. Chitrakuta Manuprapya. Manuprapya. Again, Bharadwajasya. Bharadwajasya. Id comes twice. And then Ramyama Vasatam Kritva Ramamane Vanet Trayaha. Vanet Trayaha. There is a Dvitva that happens there because Trayaha, Tra is It plus Ra. So there is a It that gets added. Vanet Trayaha. I hope this is clear. I'm just waiting to see if anybody has a doubt. So Chitrakutam Anuprapya Bharadwajasya Shasana Ramyama Vasatam Kritva Ramamana Vanetrayaha. Very good. Next one. Devagandharva Sankashaha.
Devagandharva Sankashaha.
Tatra te Nyavasan Sukham.
Tatra te Vanyasan Sukham.
Tatra te Nyavasan Sukham. Tatra te Nyavasan Sukham. Very good. Chitrakutam Gate Rame.
Chitrakutam Gate Rame.
Chitrakutam Gate Rame.
Chitrakutam Gate Rame.
Putra Shokaturastatha. Putra Shokasturatha.
Putra Shokasturastada.
Can I get the phone because I'm monitoring the chat in YouTube? I'll give it to you after this. 1 second, Bagni. Shamita. Chitrakutam Gate Rame.
Chitrakutam Gate Rame.
Putra Shokaturastatha.
Putra Shokasturasthatha.
Shokasturana. Putra Shokaturastatha.
Putra Shokaturastatha.
Correct. Putra Shokaturaha refers to Dasharatha there. So, Chitrakutam Gate Rame.
Chitrakutam Gate Rame.
Putra Shokaturastatha.
Putra Shokaturastatha.
Uttama, very good. Devagandharva Sankashaha. Tatra te Nyavasan Sukham.
देवगन्धर्वसङ्काशास्तत्र ते न्यवसन् सुखम्
Say it one more time.
देवगन्धर्वसङ्काशा
Shaha.
त-
Virgaha is stopping there. Shankashaha.
देवगन्धर्वसङ्काशाः तत्र ते व्यसनं सुखम्
Nyavasan sukam.
न्यवसन् सुखम्
Nyavasan.
देवगन्धर्वसङ्काशाः तत्र ते व्यवसन् सुखम्
1 second, Bagni. Just give me a second.
न्यवसन् सुखम्
Devagandharva Visargaha there. Tatra te nyavasan sukham.
देवगन्धर्वसङ्काशाः तत्र ते न्यवसन् सुखम्
There is a dvitva there, no? Tatra te nyavasan sukham.
तत्र ते न्यवसन् सुखम्
There is a tra there, right? So tatra te.
तत्र ते न्यवसन् सुखम्
Chitrakutam gate rame putra shokaturastatha.
चित्रकूटं गते रामे पुत्रशोकातुरस्तथा
Very good. So in this, Mahapranah.
गन्धर्व ध सेकेंड लाइन लास्ट पुत्रशोकातुरस्तथा था வந்து महाप्राणः
Tha is Mahapranah. There is one more.
one गन्धर्व फर्स्ट वन न्यवसन् सुखम्
Sukham. Kha is Mahapranah. So Gandharva, Sukham, and then Tatha. Look at the Dvitva here. Tatra. That is Dvitva. And then Chitrakutam. Again, we don't say Chitra, we say Chitra. Itra, the E is Chitra. Chitrakutam Gaterame Putra Shoka Turas Tatha. That's it. Tatra Nyavasan. Tatra Te Nyavasan Sukam. Okay, next one. Raja Dasharatha Swargam.
राजा दशरथः स्वर्गम्
Dasharatha Swargam. So Shamita. Raja Dasharatha Swargam.
राजा दशरथः स्वर्गम्
You have to say Thassa. Issa.
राजा दशरथः स्वर्गम्
The next word starts with sa, right? Is, right? So you have, I don't know how it is in Kannada. In Tamil,
same
no? Yeah, so when there is Tamil and Thai, Tamil Thai, we'll say an it extra there. So similarly, when Visarga is there and the next aksharam is Sakara, you have to add a Sakara is in between. So Raja Dasharatha Swargam.
राजा दशरथः स्वर्गम्
Jagama Vilapan Sutam.
जगाम विलपन् सुतम्
Rite tu tasmin bharataha.
मृते तु तस्मिन् भरतः
Very good. Next word is a little tricky. Vasishtha pramukhai dvijaihi.
वसिष्ठः प्रमुखैर्द्विजैः
So first there is a dvitva. Vasishtha pramukhai dvijaihi.
वसिष्ठः प्रमुख
Ippa. Vasishtha pra is ip plus ra. So Vasishtha pramukhai dvijaihi.
वसिष्ठ प्रमुखैर्द्विजैः
Correct. Vashishta Pramukhaihi Dvijaihi. Important people like Vashishta and by Vashishta and important Dvijas, which is Brahmanas. So Vashishta Pramukhai Dvijaihi.
वसिष्ठः प्रमुखैः द्विजैः
You are saying a visargaha there. You should say ip there. Vashishtap.
वसिष्ठः प्रमुखैः द्विजैः
Correct. Raja Dasharatha Swargam Jagama Vilapan Sutam.
राजा दशरथः स्वर्गं जगाम विलपन् सुतम्
No, what was the mistake?
Okay, understood. राजा दशरथः स्वर्गं जगाम विलपन् सुतम्.
Very good. Mrite tu tasmin bharatah Vashishta Pramukhair
मृते तु वस्मिरं भरत मृते तु
Tasmin.
तस्मिन् भरतः वसिष्ठप्रमुखैर्द्विजैः
The last word is a little tricky there. Vashishta Pramukhair
वसिष्ठः प्रमुखैर्द्विजैः
Patni, you're again
sorry
saying.
I got it. वसिष्ठप्रमुखैर्द्विजैः
Yeah. Mahapranaha.
first line दशरथ second line
Bharatah.
तस्मिनो भरतः
Vashishta. One second.
वसिष्ठ one द्विजैः that means that's all.
So we have Dasharatha and then
one
one second, Bhagini. Shamita Patni. Raja. So in the first one we have Thakaraha and we have Bharataha, Vashistha, that is also Mahapranaha, Pramukhai, that is also Mahapranaha. Next one. Niyujyamano Rajyaya.
नियुज्यमानो राज्याय
नैच्छद्राज्यं महाबलः
नैच्छद्राज्यं महाबलः
Very good. सजगाम वनं वीरः
सजगाम वनं वीरः
रामपादप्रसादकः
रामपादप्रसादकः.
Very good. You said the Dvitva right. Niyujyamano Rajyaya Naichadrajyam Mahabalaha.
नियुज्यमानो राज्याः नैच्छद् sorry नियुज्यमानो राज्याय नैच्छद्राज्यं महाबलः
सजगाम वनं वीरः रामपादप्रसादकः.
सजगाम वनं वीरः रामपादप्रसादकः.
Correct. Very good. Now in this the Mahapranaha.
First line. Chhadrajya.
Na Aichat
Aichadrajya.
That becomes Naichadrajya. Very good. And then Niyujya, Ijya, that becomes
Jya. Only two.
Again, Naichadrajyam. And then the more distinct one is Ramapada Prasadakaha.
Prasadakaha.
That is a ip that you have to add. Very good. This is number 34.
34.
गत्वा तु स महात्मानं
गत्वा तु समहात्मानं
रामं सत्यपराक्रमम्
रामं सत्यपराक्रमम्
अयाचद् भ्रातरं रामम्
अयाचत् भ्रातरं रामम्
आर्यभावपुरस्कृतः
आर्यभावपुरस्कृतः
वेरी गुड गत्वा तु स महात्मानं रामं सत्यपराक्रमम्
गत्वा तु समहात्मानं रामं सत्यपराक्रमम्
अयाचद् भ्रातरं रामम् आर्यभावपुरस्कृतः
अयाचत् भ्रातरं रामम् आर्यभावपुरस्कृतः आर्यभावपुरस्कृतः
There is no dirgha there. Say this slower one more time. Last word.
अयाचत् भ्रातरं रामम् आर्यभावपुरस्कृतः.
Correct. Correct now. What are the Mahapranas in this?
First line parakramam. Bhrataram second line.
Very good. And then?
Aryabhava bhava.
Puraskritaha. Very good.
Puraskritaha.
Puraskritaha. Very good. Very well repeated, Bhagini. Very well repeated.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Dhanyavad.
Naga Padmaja.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Namaskaraha. I am not able to hear you.
Can you hear, Bhagini?
I can hear. Namaskaraha.
Namaskar.
Tvameva Raja Dharmagnya.
Tvameva Raja Dharmasnyaha.
Dharmagnya.
Dharmagnaha.
There is no visargaha there. Tvameva. What script are you seeing?
Kannada, Bhagini.
Kannada. Okay. Tvameva. So in Kannada also, when there is a visargaha, you see that colon, right?
Yeah, 2 dots is there.
2 dots. It has dots in your book.
Yeah, Visarga is there, Bhagini. Okay, I will remove it.
1 second. Just give me 1 minute, Bhagini. I don't know if I need to add it in the... No, this is a sambodhana that he is doing. So there is no visargaha there. Maybe Tvam eva raja.
It is wrong. Okay, I will remove it.
Tvameva raja dharmagnya.
Tvameva Raja Dharmagnya.
Iti ramam vacho bravit.
Iti Ramam Vacho Bravit.
The iti is dirgha or hrasva, long or short.
Rasva only, Bhagini.
Iti ramam vacho bravit.
Iti Ramam Vacho Bravit.
Ramopi paramodaraha.
Ramopi Paramodaraha.
Sumukhassu mahayashaha.
Sumukassu Mahayashaha.
Very good. Tvameva raja dharmagnya. Iti ramam vacho bravit.
Tvameva Raja Dharmagnya.
Very good.
Iti Ramam Vacho Bravit.
Ramopi paramodaraha. Sumukhassu mahayashaha.
Ramopi Paramodaraha. Sumukhassu Mahayashaha.
1 second. 1 minute, but I think there is a typo in the shloka number. Let me correct it, otherwise I will cut it. Okay. I thought I fixed it in some script. I don't know where I fixed it. Okay. Tvameva Raja we repeated the second line? Right?
Yes, Bhagini.
Okay. Full line now. Tvameva Raja Dharmagnya iti Ramam Vacho Brahmeet.
Tvameva Raja Dharmagnya iti Ramam Vacho Bhavit.
Again, what did you say now?
Sorry. Tvameva Raja Dharmagnya iti Ramam Vacho Bravit.
Excellent. Ramopi Paramodaraha Sumukhah Sumahayashaha.
Ramopi Paramodaraha Sumukhah Sumahayashaha.
Correct. Very good. Do you want to try the Mahaprana, Bhagini?
Yes, Bhagini. In first pada, Mahaprana,
Mm.
and no second pada, and last Sumukha.
Mm. Very good. And then there is a Visargaha there. So it becomes Sumukhas Sumahayashaha. There is a Sakaraha which you have to add there for Visargaha. Very good. Naichat. One second, Bhagini. Sorry. Na chaichat pituradeshat.
Na chaichat pituradeshat.
One second. I think it will be better if we split there. Na chaichat pituradeshat.
Na chaichat pituradeshat.
Rajyam Ramo Mahabalaha.
Rajyam Ramo Mahabalaha.
Very good. Paduke Chasya Rajyaya.
Paduke Chasya Rajyaya.
Nyasam Dattva Punah Punaha.
Nyasam Dattva Punah Punaha.
Very good. Na chaichat pituradeshat. Rajyam Ramo Mahabalaha.
Na chaichat pituradeshat. Rajyam Ramo Mahabalaha.
Paduke Chasya Rajyaya. Nyasam Dattva Punah Punaha.
Paduke Chasya Rajyaya. Nyasam Dattva Punah Punaha.
Very good. So in this, what are the Mahaprana?
The Cha is Mahaprana.
One na chai chat. The cha is Mahaprana. Very good.
Na chai cha. Next cha is Mahaprana. Rajyam Mahaprana. Only one Mahaprana is there.
Then the Visargaha is Punah Punaha.
Punah Punaha.
That is a Visargaha then. Uttam. Nivartayamasa tataha.
Nivartayamasa tataha.
Bharatam Bharatagrajaha.
Bharatam Bharatagrajaha.
Sakamamanavapyaiva.
Sakamamanavapyaiva.
Ramapada upasprishan.
Ramapada upasprishan.
It becomes pada upasprishan becomes pada vupasprishan. So it is vupasprishan.
Padas.
Ramapada vupasprishan.
Ramapada upasprishan.
Hope you are saying ba vu. Nivartayamasa tataha bharatam bharatagrajaha.
Nivartayamasa tataha Bharatam Bharatagrajaha.
काममनवाप्यैव रामपादावुपस्पृशन्.
Upasprishan. Okay.
Hmm.
Book is wrong. Ramapada Upasprishan.
If you're saying are you saying Vani verb?
Oh no. U.
How is the pada? Read your text there.
Okay, okay. Wu.
Vu.
Oh, yeah. Ramapada Upasprishan.
Upasprishan. It's actually Ramapadau Upasprishan, but together there is a sandhi happening there. So it becomes Ramapada Upasprishan.
Upasprishan. Vakara. Okay. Ramapada Upasprishan.
Now I'm hearing Bakaraha there. Okay.
Vakara.
Mahapranaha Bhagni.
In second pada, Bharatam, Bharatagrajam. Both Bas, Mahaprana. Only Bha, only Bha.
Nivartayamasa tataha. There is a visarga stopping there. Sakama manavapyaiva. Vapyaiva. And then Ramapada Upasprishan.
Prishan.
Nandigrame karodrajyam.
Nandigrame Karodrajyam.
Gamana kankshaya.
Rama Gamana Kankshaya.
Setu bharate shriman.
Kate tu Bharate Shriman.
Satyasandho jitendriyaha.
Tasya Sandho Jitendriyaha.
Tasyasandho. What is given there?
Tasya Sandho.
It's not tasya, it is satya, no?
Tasya. Sorry.
Satya. Satyasandaha. Satya.
Yes, Satya Sandaha.
Satyasandho jitendriyaha. Is it a typo in your text?
No, it's right. Satya Sandho Jitendriyaha. I'm seeing PDF only.
Nandigrame karodrajyam. Rama kankshaya.
Nandigrame Karodrajyam. Rama Kankshaya.
Ketu bharate shriman. Satyasandho jitendriyaha.
Gate tu Bharate Shriman. Satya Sandho Jitendriyaha.
In this, Mahapranaha.
In the second line, Bharate. Bha is Mahaprana. In Satya Sandho, Dho is Mahaprana.
And then Dvitva, Nandigrame, Karodrajyam. Karodrajyam is only one pada. Karot iti rajyam, Karodrajyam. And then Gate tu Bharate Shriman, Satya
Satya Deva.
Akshaya. Nandigrame. That will be Dvitva there. Ramastu punaralakshya.
Ramastu Punaralakshya.
Nagarasya janasya cha.
Nagarasya Janasya cha.
Nagarasya janasya cha.
Nagarasya Janasya cha.
Tatragamanamekagraha.
Tatragamanamekagraha.
Dakan praviveshaha.
Dandakan Praviveshaha.
Ramastu punaralakshya. Nagarasya janasya cha.
Ramastu Punaralakshya. Nagarasya Janasya cha.
Ragamanameekagraha. Dandakan praviveshaha.
Tatragamanamekagraha. Dandakan Praviveshaha.
Very good. Well repeated. Here in this, we only have Tatra Gamana Mekagraha. The Dvitva is there. नागरस्य जनस्य च
Bhagini, this also Ditvam. Rasya, das Janasya is Ditvam, Bhagini.
जनस्य
Janasya, Nagarasya.
जनस्य तत्रागम नागरस्य एकाग्रह. It is again ig and then
Then
Dandakan Pravideshah. 1 second. You can join. We are going. धन्यवादः भगिनी. Very. Okay. I will do the shlokas quickly and then we can do the summary of last week. 1 second. Okay, we will do the shlokas for today. If you have any questions, you can message in chat. If you're not sure of any pada. We did 25. This is 26, right? Bhrataram daito bhratuhu सौभ्रात्रमनुदर्शयन् रामस्य दयिता भार्या नित्यं प्राणसमाहिता जनकस्य कुले जाता देवमायेव निर्मिता सर्वलक्षणसम्पन्ना नारीणामुत्तमा वधूः सीताप्यनुगता रामं शशिनं रोहिणी यथा पौरैरनुगतो दूरं पित्रा दशरथेन च शृङ्गिबेरपुरे सूतं गङ्गाकूले व्यसर्जयत् गुहमासाद्य धर्मात्मा निषादाधिपतिं प्रियम् गुहेन सहितो रामः. Am I going fast? गुहेन सहितो रामः लक्ष्मणेन च सीतया ते वनेन वनं गत्वा नदीस्तीर्त्वा बहूदकाः चित्रकूटमनुप्राप्य भरद्वाजस्य शासनात् रम्यमावसथं कृत्वा रममाणा वने त्रयः. देवगन्धर्वसङ्काशाः तत्र ते न्यवसन् सुखम् चित्रकूटं गते रामे पुत्रशोकातुरस्तथा राजा दशरथः स्वर्गं जगाम विलपन् सुतं मृते तु तस्मिन् भरतः वसिष्ठप्रमुखैर्द्विजैः नियुज्यमानो राज्याय नैच्छद्राज्यं महाबलः स जगाम वनं वीरः रामपादप्रसादकः गत्वा तु स महात्मानं रामं सत्यपराक्रमम् अयाचद् भ्रातरं रामम् आर्यभावपुरस्कृतः त्वमेव राजा धर्मज्ञ इति रामं वचो ब्रवीत् रामोऽपि परमोदारः सुमुखः सुमहायशाः न चैच्छत् पितुरादेशात् राज्यं रामो महाबलः पादुके चास्य राज्याय न्यासं दत्त्वा पुनः पुनः निवर्तयामास ततः भरतं भरताग्रजः सकाममनवाप्यैव रामपादावुपस्पृशन् नन्दिग्रामे करोद्राज्यं रामागमनकाङ्क्षया गते तु भरते श्रीमान् सत्यसन्धो जितेन्द्रियः रामस्तु पुनरालक्ष्य नागरस्य जनस्य च तत्रागमनमेकाग्रः दण्डकान् प्रविवेशः Lakshya, Tatragamana. The main ones are Tatragamana, Mekagraha. Correct. Ramastu. Okay. Let's go through any volunteer for the meaning part from last week. What number was that? This is where, right? So, 1 second. Okay, Bhavani Bagni, do you want to summarize if you have a question, you hold off. If you want to do the summary, you can raise your hand. Gomati.
I have a question, madam. Bhavani Bhagini, namaste. Lakshya Ksha is Mahaprana.
It becomes a Sanyukta Aksharam, right? So, Ik plus Sh. So, Lakshya.
Lakshya. Astu. Astu. Dhanyawad.
Idya, there is no Mahaprana. Correct.
Astu Bhagini. Dhanyawad.
Okay. Gomati Bhagini.
Vaniji Ram Ram. Now 11 to 10 slokas I will tell.
Okay, you can say 5 of them, and then we'll see if 2 more volunteers are there for 5 each.
Okay. Ram Ram. And the 11th sloka onwards, the first 10 slokas described his the 16 qualities what is having there. This is like a whole appearance and other qualities also described. That is, in 11th sloka, he is telling that Narada is telling he is neither too tall nor too short. He is very attractive, pleasing complexion, but at the same time, very terror to his enemies. Then he is having very broad chest and big eyes, beautiful eyes, and perfect body parts, adorned with required all the Mangala signs. Whatever it required, he is like that. Next, 12th sloka, he always follows the dharmas. Whatever required, he always follows the dharmas, and always keeps his...
Here it is Dharmagnya. So Dharmagnya is the one who knows Dharma.
Okay. That's okay. And always keeps his word. Whatever the word that is promised he is giving, he always fulfill it. And having good jnanam, and he is having very focused in his mind, whatever he does. And he is always the protector of the people and destroyer to his enemies. People can always he is protector, but enemies he is always a destroyer. At the next sloka, he is telling he is not only for
This means hita means always welfare of the prajas.
Welfare. Yes.
Fame.
His people are welfare. Whatever Rajya people, whoever is residing in his region, he is the protector, the welfare of his. He always look into the welfare of his people. Then he is not only follows his dharmas and also protect his Janas dharmas also. And he is a scholar in Vedas, Vedangas, all the 4 Vedas, Vedangas, and specialized in archery. That is Dhanurveda, he is very good.
Okay, so in in shloka number 12, let me just quickly summarize. So knower of dharma keeps up his word. He always has welfare of people in his mind. Yashasvi is fame. Jnana Sampanna is filled with knowledge. Shuchihi is pure. Bashya, I think, always obeys his elders, I think. And then
Okay.
Samadhiman is the one, two ways we can interpret, where he has a concentrated mind and he also ekagra chittam, and he also sees people or situations equally. That is 12. In 13, we have you skipped 13. So in 13, so creator, he is equivalent to the creator in the sense that he reveals the identity of people to himself. Shriman, one who is with prosperity, and then Dhata, the supporter or the protector or the caretaker. Ripunishudan is destroyer of enemies. Jivalokasya Rakshita, the one who protects the entire Jivaloka. And then not only that, he is a staunch protector of Dharma, Parirakshita. Now, 14th, Rakshita Swasya Dharmasya.
He is not only follows his dharmas and also protect his janas dharmas also. And he is scholar in Veda, Vedangas, and Dhanurveda, that is archery also. He is very good. He is specialized in archery also.
Very good.
And he knows all shastras and has a very good memory and very good at all his whatever the tasks assignments, whatever the task assigned to him, he will fulfill it. He is very good at his tasks, completing the tasks.
Correct.
At the 15, shall I go to the 16?
No, we are not completed it. Sarvaloka Priya Sadhu.
Oh. Sarvaloka. Okay. He is loved by all the
Sadhu. Sadhu who is?
Sarvaloka Priya Sadhu Adhinatma Vichakshanaha. Okay.
Sadhu who is the person who is who has a very calm, pleasing personality.
Okay.
Adhinatma is somebody who is not disturbed by unpleasant circumstances.
Okay.
You had mentioned. You mentioned that the person, somebody who, whatever task he undertakes, he is the expert in that. We missed Pratibhanavan. Pratibhanavan is the person who has very rude comprehension or understanding of the inherent meaning is what is said and what is not said also.
Okay. Okay.
Understanding of very good, very good, very well summarized. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Kshamita Bani, for all the slokas, where do we find meanings?
You have to wait for questions, Bhagini. Please wait.
Thank you. Sorry.
Hold off on questions, Bhagini. Let's not interrupt the class. Who can tell the next 15? Next 5, sorry. Anybody? Oh, we are taking so much effort in understanding the meaning. No volunteers at all. Always Shankar Narayan and Mama to the rescue. I think from next class, if I don't have a volunteer for sets of 5 shlokas, I think I will stop the class here and do only the chanting part, and we will not cover the meaning. I think we want volunteers to understand the meaning and come. You don't have to be an expert in understanding, but if you just need to listen to it a little bit. I think somebody had asked me about the meaning. I will share the PDF of all the meaning after we complete all the 100 shlokas, because want to encourage people to go and listen to the recordings so that you are able to understand not just the padas, but you're also able to understand the context in which Valmiki has used and where the Padaprayogam has done that. 1 second, ma. So next class, if I don't have a volunteer for for the shloka meaning. I will stop the class at just the pronunciation, and we will skip those 15 shlokas. It is not a threat. It is for encouraging people to understand the meaning. Okay. Mama, go ahead.
Namaskaram.
Namaskar. Ah.
Able to hear? Yeah.
Yes, yes, I am able to hear. You will have to explain number 16.
16 sloka. 16 sloka. He is sought as shelter by all good people at all times, just as the sea is sought as shelter by rivers. He is neither worshipped by all, he is worshipped by all, and is eucanimous, that is samamana, composed in pleasure and pain. The one who treats everyone alike, and he is a pleasure to look at all times.
All times. Sadeka Priyadarshana. Next one.
17 sloka. Thus, Rama is composed of all good qualities, and he is an object of joy to his mother Kaushalya. He is as deep as an ocean in his depth of personality, and by courage comparable to the mighty Himalayas.
Himalayas. Very good.
And 18 sloka. He is comparable to Vishnu in valor, as pleasing a sight as the moon. In anger, comparable to the fire of Kala, that is the fire which consumed all the created world during Pralaya. And he is equivalent to the earth in his fortitude, that is Sahiputanmai.
Patience.
Strength of mind. He is having strength of mind.
Very good.
Mind that enables one to endure adversity with courage. Yanda kashtam vandalum adu face pandra courage avurku irukku.
He has.
19 and 20th together. In charity, he is comparable to Kubera. In truth, he is although another Yama. He is as though another Yama, Dharma. The king Dasaratha, keeping the best interest of the people in mind, and with love, desired to make Rama as the heir, obviously, who was composed of all good qualities as described above. Actually, the Rishi Vandikatas vande about 16 qualities.
Correct.
Whereas Narada told about more than 60 qualities.
Correct.
So, who was composed of all qualities as described above, whose valor always bore fruit, who was endowed with best qualities, who was favorite, who was the eldest son, and who was engaged in the best interest of the people. This is up to 20 sloka. 21, 22, someone wants to tell, can continue. Otherwise, I will continue.
Hey, Mami, do you want to try? Would you like to try?
Yeah, 20.
Do you want to, so he says, since he's having all these qualities, so he wants to crown him as the next king. 21st, he says the entire Ayodhya is decorated. Water from all the rivers were brought for coronation. So by this time, Kaikeyi, she thought something is happening. So she got spoiled all the more by seeing the celebrations going on. So she felt a bit jealous. So Kaikeyi, next one. Kaikeyi asked for 2 boons, which was earlier promised. So first she says Bharata has to become the king, and Dasharatha. That is because he is the favorite wife of Dasharatha. So so she wants Bharata to be crowned as the king, and Rama to be sent to the forest. So after the command, next one, after the command of his father, Rama decides to go to the forest to fulfill his father's promise to Kaikeyi, because he doesn't want his father
that, right? There is one sloka before that. Before Rama decides to go to the forest, there is one sloka before that? What does Dasharatha do?
22 Purvam Dattavara Devi Adada Satyavachanadraja. See, he whatever this thing, he is a Satyapriya. Satyavachanadraja Dharma Pashan. So he followed Dharma illa. Anala, so to save his father, the 23, to fulfill his father's
because he is bound by Dharma, he decides to send his loving son to the forest.
So he doesn't change. Because to fulfill his father's promise, he is even prepared to go to the forest.
Is that, which is Shloka number 24.
So Jagama Vanam Vira, Patignanam Fare, Pitu Vachan in Desat, Kaikaya, Priyakala. And there's not a he decides to go to the forest. The 25th, I think we didn't do.
The next one comes to very good. Thank you so much for receiving everybody today.
And by the way, I want to tell you, Mama has joined the Pravesha class.
Pravesha class.
Very good.
I registered. I attended 3 classes. It's very useful.
Please keep learning.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mama. Ram Ram. So, okay, so not only, let me just load once. Very nice. I think everybody did justice to the shlokas today. So I think I have a couple of requests. While you are trying to read the shloka, see if you are able to understand the meaning without looking at the text that you have or without looking at the PPT itself. So I will share the PPT at the end after we complete all the shlokas. It will be good. Like when we look at the word bhrata, it means brother. Snehat, out of ultimate affection. Sumitrananda Vardhanaha. So when we just look at the pada, and this set of 100 shlokas are very easy because we all know basic Ramayana. We need not know all the incidents from Ramayana, but we know high level what happened. If we had to tell Ramayana in 10 sentences, we will be able to tell what happened. Who was Rama? Who was his father? Who were the mothers? Who were the brothers? Where did he marry Sita? So like that, major incidents we'll be able to say. And these set of 100 shlokas are very simple that way. Whatever we are aware of, without getting into too many details, Narada has given the concise version very beautifully. So when we look at the pada itself, without referring to a book or notes, you should be able to say, that is the prayatnam we all want to do. Unlike, some other texts, like for example, even Bhagavad Gita, where there are 700 shlokas, or Narayaniyam, which has 1000 shlokas. This is just 100. The story that is well known to us, Itihasa, which we have heard right from when we have been a child. I think just a little bit of work and little bit of time will help us. By just looking at the shloka, we will be able to say what it is that pada actually is conveying. So now we said we will do 25 and part of 26 together. So tam brajantam priyaha brata. So here it talks about Lakshmana. So one by one, the main characters of Ramayana are being revealed by Narada. He talked about Rama, and then he touched upon Kausalya. He talked about Dasharatha, how Rama is the most dear person to him. He also talked about how Dasharatha kept up his word. He used the word Dharma Pashena Sanyataha. So one who is bound by the rope of Dharma. So he's bringing out some key characters of Ramayana. So here comes Lakshmana. So as much as Rama is dear to all of us, so is Lakshmana. Ramayana brings out the essence of some key relationship attributes, if I may say so. So Lakshmana brought out the Bhratru Sneha. So how a brotherly relationship should be, how elder and younger brother should be with each other. So, and by default, Rama and Lakshmana were very attached and close to each other. So that, which is why Priya Bhrataha, which is very loving brother. And Vinaya Sampannaha. Vinaya Sampannaha, we all know Lakshmana is supposed to be short-tempered, right? Wherever there are instances in Ramayana where Lakshmana gets very angry. In fact, after they reach, I think Chitrakutam or Dandakaranyam, one of the two places, I can't remember. There is a message that is sent by Sumantra after Chitrakutam, and Sumantra conveys to Dasharatha and Kausalya. The words from Lakshmana are in anger. But when it comes to Rama, this particular shloka describes the relationship between Bharata and Rama. So, Vinaya Sampannaha, somebody who is very humble, very modest with respect to his relationship with Rama. At no point he would think that he is beyond Rama. That is very beautifully brought out here. Vinaya Sampannaha. And then Sumitrananda Vardhanaha. Sumitrayaha Ananda Vardhanaha. The one who brings or increases the joy of Sumitra, his mother. The moment Rama decides to go to the forest, Lakshmana says, I will also come. And Sumitra does not stop Lakshmana. He says, good, that is your Swadharma. To take care of your brother is your Swadharma. You are doing the right thing. And from now on, you need to remember three things. You need to remember that Rama is your father, Sita is me, Sita is Janani, and that Aranyam is Ayodhya. The Kanakam that you are in, the forest that you are in, is Ayodhya. You have to remember these three things. So, Sumitra is very proud of Lakshmana. Ananda Vardhanaha. Whenever she talks about Lakshmana to anyone, she knows that Lakshmana does the right thing in the right way. Daitaha, the one who is very beloved, loving to Rama. Bhrata, brother. Lakshmanaha. Now, what did he do? Bhratru snehat. So, out of the love and affection he had for Rama, not just ordinary love and affection or brotherly love and affection. It means the affection which is beyond description. So, it is said even in Ramayana, it is quoted that who is Lakshmana? If you had to describe in one word, Lakshmana is Rama's prana outside the shariram, outside the body. That is the kind of relationship they both have. They cannot live without each other, be without each other. They understand each other even without exchanging words. That is the kind of healthy relationship between Rama and Lakshmana. So why did he do? His action displayed or depicted Anudarshayan. At any point, if you ask Rama is the only one who is being asked to go to Kanakam, to Aranyam. But then Lakshmana immediately says, I will also come with you, Anujagama. I will also come with you. Anujagama means went, Anujagama means followed. Why? What does it display? It displays the Saubhratram, the healthy brotherhood, that relationship between Rama and Lakshmana. Tam Vrajantam, that Rama who is going to the forest. Bhrataram, that brother. Anujagama, he followed. So Lakshmana, who is very dear to Rama, has a very beautiful, affectionate relationship. Now, when it comes to Rama, Rama has very loving relationship with him. And Lakshmana in return is a Vinaya Sampannaha. He always displays modesty. He does not go beyond his brother's words. And through his actions, he makes Sumitra proud. So in order to display that affection he has towards Rama, when Rama departs to forest, he follows Rama. Now the next one, two of those come together. The next character is kind of unfold, which is Sita. Ramasya Daita Bharya Nityam Prana Samahita. Ramasya Daita Bharya, the beloved wife of Rama. Bharya is Patni. Nityam Prana Samahita. From the moment Rama and Sita got married, they are the divine couple. They are the divine Dampati, Divya Dampati. They are each other's life. Prana Sama. They are equivalent to each other's life. Here, the more specifics is around Sita. Nityam Prana Sama. To Rama, she is almost like his life. Hita. Now, she always thinks good for Rama. In this context, the word hitam or hita, because it's strilingam, it is with respect to her relationship with Rama. But in general, Sita always has the welfare of people around her. For example, when Hanuman comes to rescue her, when Hanuman comes to meet her in Sundarakandam, and she prays to Agni Bhagavan, saying that please don't hurt Rama Bhakta Hanuman. He is like my son, please don't hurt him. Similarly, when Kakasura, we all know the Kakasura episode. In the Kakasura episode also, Rama gets disturbed by what Kakasura did to Sita. But then Sita, what did she do at the end? That is the beauty of, in Tamil they say Tayar. That is the beauty of mother. At the end, she says, please forgive him. So she has the interest or welfare of people around her. And Janakasya Kule, she has come in the race or lineage of Janaka. She is not the, she was not born, right? She was found. So because she was found by King Janaka, she belongs to that Kula. Jata, the one who was found or belonged to Janaka Kula. Deva Maya Iva. Sita is so beautiful to look at that we feel she is a Maya. Can somebody in this Bhuloka have such divine and beautiful qualities, divine and beautiful physical appearance? Deva Maya Iva Nirmita, the one who has been created as though she is the Deva Maya. And then Narina Uttama. Oh, there's one more. Sarva Lakshana Sampannaha. So if you think of all the traits, Lakshana, just like Rama, Shubha Lakshana that we saw as one of the qualities, Lakshmivan, Shubha Lakshana. Similarly, Sarva Lakshana Sampanna. You take all the divine qualities, the auspicious qualities, you would find that in Sita. And then Narina Uttama. It's very obvious, right? In spite of being in Ashokavanam for so many days, she did not give in. The Pativratam that she had, that she followed, thinking of Rama, she could have just destroyed Ravana by one mere word, Bhasma. But she wanted Rama to come and rescue her. So Narina Uttama, Vadhuhu in this sense, the daughter-in-law of Dasharatha. Sita Api, Sita also. There is a beautiful upama here. There is a beautiful metaphor. Rohini Sashinam Yata. Rohini, the most favorite consort of moon, Chandra. Rohini always is found along with Chandra. They are inseparable. So just like Rohini and Chandra are not, you cannot separate them from each other. Similarly, Sita api Ramam Anugata. Sita also followed Rama. At this instance, there are a couple of homework or whatever exercises that I have been wanting to say and I kept forgetting. So between now and next class, you can try writing, say, 10 to 15 facts about Ramayana that you know, including who is the composer, specific to Sankshepa Ramayana, maybe from the classes that we have covered, like 10 to 15 facts that you have learned from this, whatever we have covered. And then there are 16 qualities that Valmiki Muni is asking Narada Maharishi. So for each of the 16 qualities, see if you can list where Rama has displayed that in Ramayana. This is a self-exercise that you can do. Maybe after we complete the class and we complete the Sampurna Parayanam on Ramanavami Day, Guru Kripa, we will have a separate session where you can come and share your exercise details, and we can see how where Rama has displayed dharma, where he has displayed compassion, where he has displayed at what instance his tejas was displayed, where his parakramam was indicated in Ramayana. So take this as an exercise and see if you can come up. It will also help you internalize what we have learned. So when you write those 16 qualities, if you want to extend it to the ones that Narada states, which is beyond those 16 qualities as well, please do. But start with the 16 that Valmiki is asking Narada, and what are the specific instances where Lord Rama has depicted or portrayed these qualities in Ramayana. So try that. I think that will be a good exercise for us to do. I am going to do that myself. So here, just like Rohini and Chandra are not separable from each other, Rama and Sita are always together. So the one who is in the race of Janaka and Vadhu, where for a woman, both the race in which she was born and the family in which she gets married into, both are equally important. And Sita displayed that in her in the way she acted in Ramayana. So daughter-in-law, the worthy daughter-in-law of Dasharatha, and the loving wife of Rama, as though she was Rama's life, Rama's prana samahita, Rama's prana itself. Narinam Uttama, she was the best among the women, and she has all the great divine qualities. Sita, who always desired the well-being of Rama, something we should keep in mind. Sometimes when we have a mini fight with our spouse and something bad happens, right? We're like, Nalla veno, ennoda sanda pottiyo no. So we have that kind of mentality where if the spouse, be it husband or wife, when there is a misunderstanding, we feel if that person is suffering, very good, you fought with me, God has given you the right punishment. So unlike that, Sita never thinks about Rama that way. She always has not just Rama's, but everybody around. She has the interest or the well-being. And then how did she follow Rama? Just like Rohini is always there with Chandra. Now, we have to imagine the situation. So in here, they are leaving Ayodhya. The entire city is ready to celebrate Rama's crowning. On the other hand, they hear the devastating news of Rama being sent to the forest. And along with Rama, the second, his brother Lakshmana and wife, they are also leaving to the forest. So you can imagine how overnight the emotion of Ayodhya Vasis, the citizens of Ayodhya, changed overnight. So it was very difficult for them to let go of Rama to the forest, just like because Rama had that kind of love and affection towards all the Ayodhya Vasis. We have seen that Prajanam cha hite rataha. He is always interested in the welfare of the people. And that is why he is Yashasvi. The person who is famous and not notorious is the one who always has the welfare of people in mind. So, Pauraihi, by the citizen, and Pitra Dasharatena, by his father Dasharatha also, they tried coming as far as possible. Duram Anugataha. We can assume that they all followed Rama. Citizens as well as his father Dasharatha continued following Rama for a very long distance. Now, what happens next? Rama spends a night at the border of Ayodhya, and while the citizens are sleeping, he decides to leave the place. Why? Because it will be very difficult for him to leave while they are awake. Just like a mother, if there is a baby or a child in the house, the mother or the father wants to leave for work, how would they leave? They would leave in a very sneaky manner. Why? Because they don't want to make the child cry. Second, they don't want to see the child cry. So Rama had that kind of Vatsalya Bhavam towards the citizens of Ayodhya. So he made sure that however difficult it is, because it's not easy to tread through the forest at night, but he decided he will leave when the citizens are sleeping. Now the citizens were not sleeping. They all had disturbed sleep. But then Rama decided, let us not make the situation worse. He left that place at night, making sure that the people are not disturbed further, or at least he doesn't have the responsibility of convincing them and asking them to stay back while he is leaving, because he very well knows that the entire city of Ayodhya would want to come with him to the forest. But then that is not fair to Bharata, the Ramo Vigrahavan Dharmaha. So that the dharma that he wants to follow, if the entire city of Ayodhya is there in the forest with Rama, whom will Bharata rule? Whom will he take care of? How will he become the king? So Rama is very cautious. He wants to make sure that the citizens stay back, and he leaves at night. And what happens? We know next. He meets Guha, who is the king of the hunters. So Dharmatma, the Dharmatma there is how Rama is thinking from the citizen's point of view. So he left during night. Dharmatma, we have to assume who is that Dharmatma? Ramaha. Where Shringiberapure, in Shringibera, the Shringiberam, the place called Shringiberam, he met his dear friend Priyam Guham. And who is Guha? Nishadadi Patim, the king of hunters. Nishada means hunters. So Nishadayaha Adhipatihi. Or Nishadanam Adhipatihi, if you want to use Bahuvachanam there. Priyam Guham Asadhya, having met him there, he decides to spend the night there with Guha. Guha gives a warm welcome to Rama. And Rama feels very comfortable and safe in Guha's place, which is Shringiberapuram. And then what does he decide? He decides this is the time for me to send back Sumantra back to Ayodhya. In fact, Sumantra offers to Rama saying that, please take me as your personal assistant. I will do whatever you want me to say. Please don't send me back to Ayodhya. But then Rama says, no, it is important that you go back. Everybody in Ayodhya, they're very disturbed. You have to make sure that my mother is taken care of. Kausalya would be so unhappy, so upset. My father would be crying for me now. So you have to go back to Ayodhya. And he sends Sutam, the charioteer, Sumantra, Ganga Kule, on the banks of river Ganga, Vyasarjayat. He sends him back, or he makes him leave the place. So Dharmatma, that righteous natured Rama, he met the king of hunters, Guha, at Shringiberapura. And then he sent the charioteer Sumantra back to Ayodhya. From there, where did he do that? He decided, one second, Varshini, yeah. One second. From there, he sent back his charioteer on the banks of river Ganga. And then we know what happens between Guha and Rama. Guha, in fact, offers well-cooked, tasty rice to Rama. But then Rama refuses. He says, as I have promised that I will lead a life in the forest, and when I have promised my father, I will only eat the natural fruits that are available in the forest. So he only takes water that has been offered by Guha. That night, Rama and Sita, they go into Nidra, they sleep. Lakshmana and Guha are awake, taking care of both of them. So Guha gets the bhagyam of seeing Rama sleeping. And Guha at one point even tells Lakshmana, why don't you also take some rest? You have a long journey ahead. Guha also offers Rama, why don't you come here and you stay here with me, and you take my Rajya, you rule here, you be here, and we will all be under you. And then Rama says, no, I cannot do that. It will be breaking my promise. It will be breaking of promise that I had made to my father, and I will leave from here. So he refuses the food. And when Lakshmana is offered by Guha, why don't you get some rest? Lakshmana says, no, I cannot sleep when Rama and Sita are sleeping. I will be awake. And then they both talk, they exchange mutual emotions around what has happened, and Lakshmana expresses his anger. So that happens during his meeting with Guha. Now, after this happens, Guha ferries them and they cross the river, and then they cross multiple rivers, and they go to different forests. They have to go to a place where they have to meet somebody. They have that in mind. In fact, Rama always is thinking about Swadharma. So when he is in Ayodhya, he wants to take care of the Ayodhya Vasis. And when he is in the forest, he wants to take care of the Munis and Rishis who live in the forest, which is why in Ramayana, we will see that Rama meets a host of Rishis, host of sages, including Valmiki Maharishi. And so he has in mind, he will go to Bharadwaja Muni. So at that time, Guhena Sahito Ramaha, Guhena Lakshmanena Sitayacha Sahitaha, along with Guha, Lakshmana, Sita, Vanena Vanam Gatva, from forest to forest. What did they do? They crossed the rivers that are filled with water, and they reached the depth of the forest. And then they reached Chitrakutam. Chitrakutam, te trayaha, the three of them, they reached the hermitage or the ashram of Bharadwaja. They spent a night there, and then Bharadwaja says the best place for you to stay is Chitrakutam. So they spend the night there at Bharadwaja ashramam, and then they move to Chitrakuta. Chitrakuta is a place which is like picture perfect. And Bharadwaja says, nobody will bother you there. You stay there for the 14 years and then you can return to Ayodhya. That is the word of sage Bharadwaja. So, te trayaha, those three, Bharadwajasya shasana. So, when they meet sage Bharadwaja, he says, you go and establish a place to stay in Chitrakutam. So, as per his words, Shasanat, Chitrakutam anuprapya, having reached there, Tatra, there, Vane, in that forest, Ramyam avasatam, a beautiful hut, Tritva. Lakshmana builds a very beautiful hut, and in fact, I think they have a mini Graha Pravesham ceremony there, where all three of them enter into that hut. And then how did they live there? There is a beautiful pada, which is pada prayogam here. Deva Gandharva Sankashaha, like Devas and Gandharvas. So resembling Devas and Gandharvas. Why? Anybody else in this situation, they would be so disturbed. They would be displaying sadness, anger, disappointment. Some might even cry. Sita could have told, I got married to you thinking that I will be living in Ayodhya with you in the palace. Now I am here in the forest with you. Walking is so difficult. I have always eaten great food. Now I have to eat fruits along with you. None of them displayed any such emotion. When you don't display any such emotion, you're happy internally, that happiness shows in your face. They say, no, what is inside is what is shown in your face. It's like a mirror of your emotions. So in Tamil, they say pradipalikardu. So they were in fact so contented and so happy with whatever they had. They had no regrets whatsoever. They had no disappointments whatsoever, which is why Deva Gandharva Sankashaha, as though they were Devas and Gandharvas. So peaceful to look at, so beautiful to look at, without any distortion to the tejas that three of them carried. Ramamanaha, it was just a small hut, but they were very happy. Sukham Nyavasan, they lived very happily. This is one of my favorite shlokas in Ayodhya Ganta, where the three lived very happily there in a hut that they built, and they lived as though they were the kings and the queens there, right? We can extrapolate it, saying that this hut is my palace, the surrounding is my Rajyam, and I am very, very happy here. So as per the words of Bharadwaja, they moved to Chitrakuta, they built a hut, and they lived there as though they were Devas and Gandharvas, and they lived there very happily. I hope I have not skipped. So as Rama reached Chitrakuta and they were living there for some time. Dasharatha passes away. So, Rame Chitrakutam Gate, as Rama reached Chitrakutam, Putra Shokaturaha. By that time, Sumantra reaches Ayodhya and he conveys the final message from Rama, which is very pleasing and easy to look at. But then Lakshmana has some very pungent words. And hearing that Kausalya is very upset, and Dasharatha feels that he has made some mistake, he falls unconscious, he gets bedridden, and everybody starts condemning Kaikeyi. So there is a huge lot of commotion that happens after the departing message from Rama that is conveyed by Sumantra. So what does Dasharatha do? He vilapan, so continuously lamenting because of the separation from his son. Putra Shokaturaha. So when Rama reached Chitrakutam, because of the separation from his son, Raja Dasharatha, Sutam Vilapan, lamenting about his son, Swargam Jagama, he passed away. And at this juncture, when he is bedridden, that is when he conveys the incident with Shravan Kumar, where he gets cursed. And even today, when somebody is separated from the children, especially permanently, we say Dasharathar Madri Putra Shokam, right? So it has become like synonymous. That happens. And what happens then? Now, Bharata is supposed to be crowned. Bharata comes just before Dasharatha passes away. And Bharata is coming eagerly and to meet Rama. He finds that the throne is empty. He goes to the palace of Dasharatha and finds that Dasharatha is bedridden, surrounded by the three mothers. He comes to know about what happened and he gets wild. He gets very angry with Kaikeyi and he says, Ayodhya, where Rama is not there, is not my Ayodhya. I will go. And I will go to meet Rama. And at that time, Dasharatha passes away. When Dasharatha passes away, obviously after completing all the rites, they all decide Vashishta Pramukhai Kaihi Vijaihi. So all by sage Vashishta, who is the Kulaguru, and the important Brahmins, they all convene together and they decide now it is time for, now Bharata doesn't have a choice. Now, until now, Dasharatha was there. So if Bharata refuses, it's okay. Dasharatha can continue to be the king until he lives. Now that Dasharatha has passed away, Bharata has no choice. It is time for you to take the Rajyam. But what does he say? I don't want the Rajyam. So, and the kind of mental strength that Bharata has is beautifully described by the word Mahabalaha. Imagine, at no point in his life, Bharata is going to become the king, right? Until he gets very old, it's going to be Rama, because it's always Jeshta Putra. And it has been in his mind right from a very young age, right from when he has been a child. Now, suddenly, he has the entire kingdom to his disposal. He can actually rule the kingdom. He can do anything he wants. He can have everything he wants. But then, the kind of mental strength he has, Mahabalaha, not just physical strength, to say no to something that is given to him, something great that is given to him. That is the prayoga that Valmiki does for Bharata. Mahabalaha Bharataha. So he said, I don't want this Rajya. He decides, I will also go to the forest. I will make sure that Rama returns back. My only sankalpa now is to make sure that Rama comes back. Now that Dasharatha is not there, Rama has to come back to Ayodhya. So he says, after Dasharatha had passed away, all the learned Brahmins and the Kulaguru Vashishta, they decide that Bharata should be crowned the king. But then Bharata, who is strong-minded and brave, he decides that he will go to the forest. And there is another padam that is used here, Ramapada Prasadakaha. He thinks that his only goal in life is to serve Rama's feet. So this is kind of a prelude to the padukas that Rama is going to give. So Bharata in his mind, I have only one goal in my life. I have to serve Rama's feet. So Vanam Viraha Ramapada Prasadakaha. I will my only that Bharata who had serving Rama's feet as the only goal in life went to the forest. And then what happened? So when he went to the forest, he met Rama, and then he said, Arya Bhava Puraskritaha, that respectable Bharata, by just doing this, everybody would have thought, like anybody in that situation, maybe even the mothers, the ministers, the brahmanas, the citizens of Ayodhya would have thought, once Bharata comes back, he will rule the kingdom. But then, to their surprise, he refused it. He said, I don't want it. Ayodhya in which Rama is not there is no Ayodhya to me. And then I will go and bring Rama back. So he gained that respect. After that quality that he displayed, the way Valmiki has weaved the prayoga. Here, of course, sage Narada is describing the way he has weaved in the story is so beautiful. And the padas, Arya Bhava Puraskritaha. We have already seen Arya for Rama. So somebody who is greatly respected. What did he do? He went to meet Mahatmanam, that great Rama, and he knows in his mind, Satya Parakramam, he will always be the one who will not break his words and whose valor will always have a positive outcome. And what did he do? He begged or he asked, ayachata. Yachate means begging. He almost fell at Rama's feet asking that, please come back to Ayodhya. So here there is Dharmajna. Just give me a second. Let me check the book. I have to go back to the master text to see if there is a Tvam eva Dharmajnaha Raja, whether it is a Sambodhana or whether it is a Pada. Well, just give me 1 second. It is only Dharmajna. I think I will clarify this in next class. Just give me. Dharmajnaha will assume as Sambodhana. Dharmajna, Tvam eva Raja. Only you are eligible to become the king. Don't you know that you are the Jeshta Putra? You are the one who knows Dharma very well. You are worthy of becoming the king. Iti Ramam Vachaha Abravid. He said these words to Rama. Now, after that, what did Rama do? He gracefully refused. He says, Mahabalaha Ramaha, equally strong-minded Rama, Paramodaraha, the one who is extremely generous in nature. I think this is the first time this generosity is brought into picture. Was there a previous pada where Udara Purushaha? I don't remember. Paramodaraha, Sumukaha. So seeing Bharata, Rama becomes very happy. He has no ill feelings towards Bharata. He knows Bharata is not responsible for any of this. In general, we have the tendency, right? Now, even though Kaikeyi was the one who asked for the boon, it was because of Bharata that Rama had to go to the forest. Now, not only we will develop ill feeling towards Kaikeyi, we will definitely develop ill feeling towards Bharata. So Rama did not have that kind of feeling towards Bharata, which is why the prayoga Sumukha, he actually became very happy meeting Bharata in the forest. So Mahayashaha, the one who is famous, Pituhu Adeshat, just to obey father's words, follow what his father had ordered. Rajyam na aichat. He decided that he did not want the Rajyam. I'm covering the key points here that we need to remember about the characteristics or traits rather than just the straightforward meaning. So then what happened? The conversation went on and on. Bharata continued convincing Rama. Rama
continued refusing. And when this meeting happens, the lot more Ayodhya Vasis are there, the mothers are there. And the beauty is that when this conversation is going on, Lakshmana is there right next to Rama, and he does not say a word. He does not speak, he does not intervene to convince Bharata, saying that, Bharata, listen to Rama. He just lets Rama speak. That is the Vinaya Sampannaha that we saw, I think, in the 25th shlokam, I think. So, what does Rama do? Okay, now I can't come. It's very clear that you will not leave this place without me giving you something as a symbol or a representative to rule. And that is where Rama brings Paduka into picture. Even for gurus, we say, right? Guru is great. Guru Paduka is greater than the Guru itself. Just like Ramanamam is greater than Rama himself. So similarly, he says, okay, I cannot convince Bharata to go back. It is high time that I decide something in a very clever way to send him back. So he says, okay, Bharata, here you go. Bharatagrajaha, that elder brother of Bharata, indicating Rama, Rajyaya, in order to rule that kingdom, Paduke, he gave his 2 Padukas. Paduke means 2 Padukas. Nyasam, very beautiful word there. As his representative, Bharata, these Padukas and I are no different from each other. If you use this Paduka there to rule, it is as though I am ruling Ayodhya. He had to use his words intelligently. He had to show his actions intelligently to convince Bharata to leave him alone and go back to Ayodhya. So he says, Nyasam Dattva. These Padukas, don't think that the Padukas and I are different. We are the same. Nyasam Dattva. Punah. So he again and again he had to convince Bharata Nivartaya Masa to send back. So he gave his sandals as representative of himself that has the authority to rule Ayodhya. Rama, who is Bharata's elder brother, kind of compelled or forced him or persuaded him again and again to go back to Ayodhya. Now, Bharata is very disappointed. Saha kamam anavapya. Why did he come to the forest? He made a sankalpa. I will go to the forest. I will make sure that Rama comes back with me to Ayodhya. Saha kamam anavapya. He, without fulfilling his desire, Ramapado, he took those padukas, upasprishan, touching or saluting that. He went back, but he didn't go to Ayodhya. He went only to Nandigramam, which is in the outskirts of Ayodhya. And he decided, I will wait here until Rama comes back. I will step into Ayodhya. The prayogam there is Rama Agamana Kankshaya. Agamana means return. Waiting for Rama to return. Nandigrame, in Nandigramam, he ruled the kingdom from Nandigramam. Then what happens next? The last set, after Bharata left, Rama now is very clear that his place in Chitrakutam is known to everybody. Him being there is a risk because people will continuously come to meet him, and every time they come, he will have to go through the same routine of saying, I have given my words to my father, I will not come, I have to follow his promise. Now, please go back. Let us live here. So he is very clear that after this, since the place where they are staying in Chitrakutam is known to many folks now, right? He kind of disappeared into the forest, and Bharata, with the help of Guha, found that place. So after Bharate Gate, after Bharata went back, Shriman, that Rama, who is very auspicious, who has Mahalakshmi herself next to him, Satyasandaha, always keeping up his words, Jitendriyaha, the one who has won over his Indriyas, Nagarasya Janasya, the people who belong to Ayodhya, Punaha, again and again, they will come there, Tatra, to that place, Agamanam, they will come there. Alakshya, he is expecting that, or he is anticipating that. What did he do? He decided that he will move further. So he moved to Dandakaranya. Dandakan Pravivesha. I know we went over, but then during the class where we are repeating the shlokas, I don't want to rush if somebody makes a mistake in the pronunciation. So if this is way over time for you, I apologize for that. Feel free to drop off if you have a constraint and pick it up by looking at the recording. So recording is a way where you can catch up on whatever you have missed. But then just because we have to hit 6:30, I don't want to let go of mistakes in pronunciation or let go of bhavartha, which is important. I hope everybody is with me there. Okay, I will upload the individual verses as well as the sets of 10. Keep practicing. Next week, hopefully, we'll have 3 new people who will come and volunteer for the shloka part, and 3 more new people who will come and volunteer for the meaning part. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om Tatsat Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Jai Jai Shankara Hara Hara Shankara. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Keep practicing, keep practicing, keep practicing.